Everyone's welcome back to another Poem Masters video, and today a quick theory video that I thought about while I was going over the villain arc, right? So spoilers for the Sinnoh villain arc if you guys haven't done it, I guess. So go read it. It's a very good story. I thought it was it's probably in my top 5 favorite Poem Master stories. It was very good. Anyways, just go watch it if you haven't. But if you have, you guys probably know the basic, synopsis, I guess, of the story and the big twist at the end. Well, I don't know if it's like a twist or not, but reveal, right? Which is basically Cyrus is up to no good as usual, right? And this time he got Darkrai. He's literally doing human experiments with Darkrai, right? Terrible person, obviously, morally, etc. And at the end, Dawn was able to help cure some of those people with the help of Cresselia. That's pretty standard Darkrai, Cresselia dynamic, right? Darkrai does the nightmares. Cresselia can help, undo it a bit, right? To an extent. And obviously the thing everyone is talking about is, oh my god, are we gonna get a Dawn and Cresselia and Cyrus and Darkrai soon, right? In the game? And the answer to that is, well, I don't 100% know, but I'd say very likely we're gonna get a Cyrus Darkrai and Dawn Cresselia in the game. But here's the thing that I've been thinking, right? It's that if we do get them though, right? How are they going to be put out? A lot of people have been saying, oh, Cresselia, Dawn, they could just throw it into the BP shop, right? I don't think they're gonna do it. For a few reasons. Like some people say, it's Cresselia. So far, all these legendary arena units have been in BPs, but I feel like I don't think they're gonna do it. For a few reasons. First of all, it's Dawn. It's Dawn. Are they gonna throw Dawn into the BP shop, right? And it's most likely not going to be Dawn. It's probably going to be a Signasu version of Dawn, because the other big story point in obviously the chapter was they were talking about Signasuits, right? And obviously the only new Signasuit in this one was Cynthia, right? And she already had one before, so most likely the Cyrus and Dawn that we're gonna get are going to be Singsu versions of Cyrus and Dawn. Maybe we could get some other Singsu versions of Sinnoh characters as well outside of them. Maybe we'll get like Singsu, I don't even know, Crasher Wake or whatever, right? As a spotlight, like we did with Kanto, right? We got Erica and Misty, so something like that. But yeah, most likely Dawn and Cyrus are gonna be Singsuits. And the thing with that is, I just don't think they're gonna throw a Singsuit Dawn, right, into the BP shop, right? I do think they're gonna update the BP shop. I don't think they're gonna do Singsuit Dawn, right? And the second thing is, she's a story character. She's gonna be a story character, right? And the BP shop units, none of them have been story related. They're just units to get, right, in exchange. So what I think is a decent possibility for this happening is they did what they did last year, because last year, I think it was the same month, right? Was it also February that they did the give and take? He would know, right? Also February, they did the give and take thing with Xerneas and Yveltal, right? They gave Xerneas out for free in the story event, and then they ran a Pokefair, Lysander and Yveltal, right? I think it's very possible they do the same thing for Darkrai and Cresselia for a few reasons. First of all, we've just had like way too many banners in a row, right? We got Cynthia, that's a Mass Fair, right? After that, we got not Dawn, Lucas and Dialga. That's a Pokefair, and then are you really just gonna get like 2 more Pokefairs in a row? Because this is gonna happen before the run up to the second 2.5 anniversary, and then the 2.5 anniversary. So it might be a bit too many in a row, right? So I feel like that would be a good solution to that. And it's 2 different characters, but they're all both involved in the same story, just like how Lysander and Professor Sycamore Xerneas was in for, well, the Xerneas story, right? The other thing is we haven't gotten a legendary event in a while. The last one we got was Hop, which was pre 2 years anniversary, right? So I think we're kind of due for a new legendary event as well. So there could also be that, right? And then the other thing is we're getting these, right? These are all getting cataloged into the main story. We're only missing out on 2 right now, which is Solgaleo and Zamazenta, which are both coming soon as well. Solgaleo's coming on the 23rd or 4th, depending on where you live, right? And then Hop on, early February, 3rd, 4th, again, depending on where you live. So once they get these in, that's going to be 1 unit of each region. So I feel like once they're done cataloging this, they could maybe start this the second set of legendary events, right? Starting with, again, in this case, would be either Dawn, Cresselia, or Cyrus Darkrai, right? The interesting part then becomes, well, which one's which, right? If you say, well, which one's the legendary event, which one's the summable, either Pokefair or Master depends, right? There's arguments for both. Either way, I personally feel like it's probably going to be Cyrus Darkrai summonable and then Dawn Cresselia legendary event for a few reasons. First of all, we already have a free Cyrus, right? We already have Cyrus and Palkia. Are they going to give another one out for free? That'd be kind of weird. But then, it's not like it's impossible, right? We have multiple, free units of the same character, right? There's 2 free Ericas, 2 free Xenias, so it's not impossible, right? Not impossible. But I feel like they just to switch it up, right? They do that, and I don't know. I feel like Darkrai is just much more popular of a Pokemon overall, right? Not that I think that has too much bearing, right? Because they've made popular Pokemon free, right? Rayquaza, we're looking at them right now. Rayquaza, Mewtwo, right? Palkia, those are just straight up more popular. They're straight up more popular than Darkrai. Darkrai is very, very popular. Rayquaza is more popular than Darkrai. Mewtwo is more popular than Darkrai, right? So it's not impossible that they make Darkrai the free one. I think the best option would be, again, it completely depends on their kits, right? But I feel like the best option could be, for at least free-to-play players, right, to have Darkrai as the free one, and then Cresselia as a summonable one. It's not because we have too many psychic types, because, if Cresselia is a support, then who cares what type it is, right? But we really just don't have too many good dark types that are free, right? It's like, do we even have more than Nanu? Is Nanu the only free dark type? I don't even know. I think so. Something like that. But yeah, a free dark type would be really, really nice. I'd highly doubt he would be a support, right? Again, he could be a support. I highly doubt it. It's most likely going to be attack, right? BP Karen, true. Which is actually very, very good. Sure, coach. But no. Yeah, there's BP Karen. But I'm just saying it would be a good option, right? And as the guy who's notorious for putting people to sleep, I'd say 90%, 80% chance, 70% chance, he's probably going to be attack, right? He's probably going to be attack, so rather than a support. Again, Dawn and Cresselia, I could definitely see it being a support. I could see it being attack. Maybe not so much a striker, right? Maybe not so much a striker, but we'll see what Dawn's kit could potentially be, right? But yeah, yeah, that's just, I guess, my guess for how it's gonna play out, right? One legendary event, and then one either Pokefair, Master Fair, depending on how they're gonna do it, right? So yeah, I guess that's just the really quick random thoughts that I had over there. Story heavily implies Don Cresselia will be supporters. A bit, yeah. Although it's just a story, so we'll see. Right? Like I mentioned before, I think once we're done with cataloging the old legendary events, all 8 of them, right? One from each gen. Although Alola slightly got shafted because Sogo doesn't have the Alola theme skill, right? Which is why we do need a second set, right? Because we need an actual like Alolan legendary that actually has like the Alola theme skill. Because else it like it just straight up doesn't get like boosted, right? In a lot of those events and stuff. So yeah, it would be very, very nice if the second set of legendaries, right? They're all like different roles from the former ones. Like it would be very, very nice if the you know, for example, the Sinnoh one becomes either a tech with a good sync, right, which is a bit of a change from what Palkia is, or a support, right? And then, you know, for example, Kanto gets a very good support legendary event next, and Galar gets a offensive unit, right? I think that would be cool, but that's a conversation for another day, I guess. So, anyways, yeah, that's me. This one. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think in terms of, you know, which one could be, or if you have any other ideas. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the BP. I'm not a huge fan of the BP idea. I don't think it's I'm not saying it's impossible for it to happen. It could happen. I just don't really see it happening, just because, again, this story is too important for these characters just to be thrown into the BP shop, because usually the BP units have nothing to do with anything really, right? So have fun, folks, and I'll see you guys in the next one then.